So speaking of disgraces and people that have been cancelled, Justin Roiland's been replaced, and the new Rick and Morty voices are now out.
Here we go.
Greg, what did you think of them?
I haven't heard it yet. I'm apprehensive about
You
hearing
son
it
of a
because
bitch.
is it worth it? I'm sure they're good.
They sound pretty much the same. I actually played the trailer and I was like, oh, I don't. Like it crossed my mind. Did they film this before all the cancellations? Not film it, but you know what I mean. Record the voices before all the cancellations went down. They didn't. Morty sounds a bit kind of not off. I would say it was the same person's voice if they were older.
Mm.
So they might go with a whole, he's a teenager, he's growing up, his balls have dropped, something's happened, his voice has changed slightly.
My
But as far as Rick goes, I think it sounds exactly the same. And I think if you didn't know they were different voices, you would have no idea exactly what it is.
I guess
You would just think it was the same person.
I guess my main thing about it is that sure I never doubted for 1 second that they would be. There's been like great impersonators on TikTok alone when it came to them. People can do great impersonations of them, so of course they were able to find someone. So none of that's like a surprise to me. And kudos and congratulations to someone who got that voiceover gig. That's amazing. I'm sure. I hope they get paid well for it.
They've
The
actually kept it quiet who it is. They're not
Oh,
saying
really?
which. Yeah, they're just
That's
saying it's
smart.
like a secret voice actor. So I'm thinking deep down, what if it's Justin Roiland
It's
again?
just as rolling it with
Yeah,
under a pseudonym. Yeah, under some other name. That'd be funny. But if it's let's say it is just someone else. Uh, Justin Roy,
yeah.
and he provided such level of improv that was that everyone who's talked about when it comes to Rick and Morty, a big part of writing around it and crafting an episode revolved a lot around the improv that he would provide. So it's more than just the voice work. It's more than just delivery, and it's also he knows the characters so well. Obviously, he lived him, he breathed these characters into existence. So it's not just about getting someone who could do a voice. You need someone who can really embody who the characters are and also have the level of improv skill as well that helps drive a lot of the absurdist elements and craziness of what makes Rick and Morty, and that's the part of it that yeah, I mean, it's not just Justin Roiland. You got a team of writers, you got animators, you got a whole bunch of other people surrounding what makes a Rick and Morty episode a Rick and Morty episode. It does. I guess we'll see how much of that essential ingredient beyond just voice work was Justin Roiland when it comes to when the season comes out. They're gonna need it to be great. They're really,
Yeah.
really, really gonna need it to be great. Because if it dips at all in quality or execution, the audience voices they will be heard.
Yeah, so Adult Swim have actually come out and said that they're gonna keep the voice actors secret until the season 7 premiere. And their statements being,
Yeah,
we want the show to speak for itself. We
good.
believe in the strength of the season and our new voices.
That's smart.
So yeah, sounds
That's
like it's
really smart.
AI. It's gonna be AI,
It
and everyone's
could
gonna
have
be like, oh
could have
crap.
been could have been AI. Yeah, they
Yeah,
honestly could. I don't see why
yeah,
they just didn't do that.
yeah. So that's the big one of the big stories. Now,
Hmm.
lastly, we're gonna talk about the